Hi everyone, today we are looking at week 4, day 2, and you are on your last chapter of Nightfall on the Somme, and you are going to be writing a book review. So for today you need a pen, a writing book or a piece of lined paper, and the to-dos that have been set for you on Purple Mash by your teachers. So your first task is to read through the chapter and find out the meaning of any new words. So make sure you have a dictionary handy. Also, if you hover over the underlined words on the chapter, you will see a definition for those words as well. And below is the to-do for this task. So you need to pause the video here, go and have a read of your chapter, and then come back and carry on with the instructions. Okay, when you have finished reading, you need to answer the questions. The multiple choice online task is below. It shows you the picture of what you need to do. And you need to complete the chapter sequencing activity that is on the PDF. So that needs to be done on the lined paper. When you have done your multiple choice questions, please submit it to us so we can see how well you're doing. And we will pause the video here so you can go and do that task. Okay, so now we're going to complete our writing task. The first part is to complete your open-ended questions. Remember, you are answering these in full sentences using evidence from the text where appropriate, and this will show us how well you have understood the text. So please make sure you are writing the answers on your lined paper, take a picture and send them to us. We have received quite a few really good examples, so please make sure you continue on that level of quality of work and quality of answers. So pause the video here while you go and do that work. So for your writing task, you've been asked to write a book review about Nightfall on the Somme. Remember, this is your opportunity to decide yourself how you feel about the story, whether you think it could be improved, if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't enjoy it. So on the next slide, there is a checklist of things that you need to include in your writing. Right now, pause the YouTube video and have a look and see if you can find the to-do for this task. Okay, so we're going to have a think about, have we used these things in our writing? Have you written a book review that has a title with the name of the author and illustrator if needed, with capital letters in the correct places? Remember, names are proper nouns, so they all need capital letters. You've included your name and age because you are the author of this book review. You've used a question at the beginning to interest the reader. So remember, we are talking about rhetorical questions, and you are thinking about how you can entice the reader into reading this story. I wrote a short summary of the main events in the story but did not include the ending. So remember, if you're giving someone a book review to read about a story, you don't want to give away the ending because then they won't be enticed to read it. So you need to make the summary exciting enough that people would want to pick up that book and say, yeah, actually, I really want to read it. I've used adjectives to describe the main characters and verbs to describe the action. So that goes without saying, you always need to be putting in as much description in your writing as possible. Use sentences with because in them when giving your opinion. The reason why we put that in there is because if you have said, I like this book, and you don't explain why, then the reader's not going to be interested. But if you've actually explained where the good points are, why you think the story is actually good, such as, I like the character of Neville because he's brave, he's strong, he's true to his family, then people will be more interested in reading it. You've given your recommendation and a star rating or marks out of 10. So at the bottom, you can say, I give this story 10 out of 10, or I give this story 5 out of 10. Just to give it that little book review feature. I mean, you do that in movies as well, so I think it would be really good to use. I've used the first person, I, me, or mine. Remember, you're talking about yourself. This is about your opinion. And you've used the present tense because you're talking about a story that you have read and are reading. And as always, hand in your work to Purple Mash, leave us a comment in the box, email us at the Year 6 email address, and do your best and stay focused. Now for tomorrow's lesson, you are going to find something slightly different in that there is going to be a separate video with Mr. Lewis doing the grammar, and my video is going to be much longer and it's incorporating a guided reading style of session, and we're going to be doing writing as if we're writing for our normal English lesson in class. We're going to be doing a unit of work now, so it's going to slightly change. All the instructions will be provided to you on our daily email. All the YouTube links will be on there as well, which will make it much easier for you. I hope you enjoy writing your book review, and I really hope that you enjoy our new way of teaching starting on Wednesday. Look forward to seeing your work. Bye!